We lost already. We lost to the fucking Tennessee fucking Titans. 2 weeks ago, dude.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
Man, I feel happy for Spike Lee, dog.
Here's Braden Narvison, and we're off and running from Ford Field.
He's such a mega fan.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he finally steps out, but it seems the damage has been done. That's down inside the enemy 40.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
It's straight down the middle.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They
He didn't even run that right.
That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He has the first over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set
What's the first episode of Power? Well, Razor Cameron.
Here we go.
That killed him a couple loose, dog.
Give now to the running back.
I was like, all he wanted to do is make his music, man.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss.
Like, and make his music, man.
And over again, get to that toss before it can really get started.
Kane is so fucking stupid. He don't even realize he being played.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just
That's the fucked up thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the little nigga don't even know he being played. Like, my nigga, you being played, my nigga.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away.
He kicked the
And
shit
this is
out
going
that
to bounce
ball.
out of the end
The
zone,
Lions
so they
take
will set
over
up
first
shop at the
and
35.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Get up. 60 Eagles. 6 go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Come on. Set. Ready,
They'll throw it here on first. Jump off. By a man, he's in the clear.
Please change my
A
direction.
step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Jumped off to his running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Second and 8.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Viking 18. Go street. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Down behind the line of
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
He gets it left.
I tried to pick that shit. I knew that's where you was going.
Dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, then.
We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some
I know something.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 1st and goal.
79 Bronco. Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey. Go get him. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Hand off to the back. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Right up the gut. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They'll get an even 40 out of that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Okay, ready?
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
60 by 70, 70.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's the give. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Offense in the hurry up here.
Another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 7. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Viking 18. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
brings up second.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Oh, they lost the football. And the Bears have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
I gave it back to you. They shouldn't have, but they did. It looked like a fumble. Hey, it looked like a fumble to me. Shit.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Short pass brought in. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
Another carry for him. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 5 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Charger, 19 Charger. Here we go, Scott. 70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Ready.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Go.
That's worthy running the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going play action. He rolls to his right. He finds Worthy, complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First down.
18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
Throwing from the gun.
He got through that. He got through that.
The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover,
They want you to win, dog. They take away.
Who can scramble and make
They take away my shit. They take away my fumble recovery.
Ball game now as they send this away.
This was clearly a fumble.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Toss to the right side. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Viking 18.
Handoff now from the gun. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2.
Here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. Coming in the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Cowboys, let's go now. 60.
Here we go, right up the gut. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Damn.
Before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break.
That was 3rd.
Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It doesn't get much easier than this. Nevis able to knock it through. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Some bullshit. You ref catching on my running back and getting to the end zone. That was some
ready to send
bullshit.
this one away. Has this at the 6.
I'm talking about when he got all the way down the field, nigga.
Before he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready? Bronco in 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's short of the first after a wild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Takes the second down snap. And he puts more under this one, right side. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're all the way across the field before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And get forward up 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
He's brought down at the
I'm not kidding you, Kate.
line.
A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready up.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Pass play now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First and
Move
10
the
at
chains!
the 23-yard
Gotta
line.
move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
At the 22-yard line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
70. Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to take this.
Mother.
Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They're not going to be able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights.
17.
And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got a little. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Like Zan, huh? You like Zan?
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Smith. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
It's plays like
Fuck
that.
it, we going for it.
Well, I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw it. Catch made over the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19. Top 50.
And again, it's Smith. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, set.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. Cowboy X. Ready.
Smith's going to throw again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
No, on the
At the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy.
how you can't catch that?
43-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
And the Lions
Sure
He done
seems
underthrew
like he
every
got
last
exactly
one
what
of
he
it.
wanted, and he got it.
And it's not like we not right there. We right there.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Coconut. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
for Xavier
I think if you
Worthy.
look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia,
Makes it
that
second
is a
and 10
picture-perfect
at the
form of it.
23-yard
He was
line.
all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He's dropping back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
It's a gain of
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Lions.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
He gets him 9 yards, and that brings up 2nd and goal. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd
60
and
Bison.
goal.
60 Bison. Ready.
He finds him right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal.
Gravity Lions. Go.
Once again, straight up the middle. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Ready, ready.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Get up. Get up.
Quick pass left side.
Hold it.
This is touchdown Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, Vertigo. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
I guess.
This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has left a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That's the quarterback.
And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
77.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 back Warriors, 70.
Completed over the middle. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
On the ready.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run here following the penalty. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And again, an interception is thrown. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready,
To the air on 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
So my dude.
Right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Going after up and good by Narvison. And the Lions push their lead to 18.
35, Bears 17.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from 1.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. He's now to the running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They give it to him again. Second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. Smith on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
A give now from the gun. This one isn't looking much better.
Why you gonna move so slow? Well, nigga, why you move so slow when you get the ball? His feet dragging and shit.
A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
That nigga had molasses in his
It's a tough
ass.
spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf.
Took too long to develop.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
Lone back gets the handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm
Good
starting to
shit,
wonder,
rookie.
is this going to be the last
You're
touch
out
that he
there.
gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Timberwolves. Riggs. Ready.
He gets it again. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Mustang 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
A loss on the play brings up 4th and goal.
On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Narveson able to knock it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
We got
Another
stumped.
shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
On first down, here's Smith. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made